Like damn, she her move. Like damn, she her move.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we will be coloring some Glamour Body Wave bundles. This is a 16, 18, 20 inch of my raw Vietnamese hair. We will be coloring this, and we will be doing a traditional install for my client who lives in Virginia. So I did have to travel for this service. She paid me. I colored her real hair first, and then I colored her bundles. Well, excuse me, I colored the bundles first, and then I colored her real hair. This was a 2-day project, 3-day project, because I had to color the bundles one level. I had to go back in and highlight. Look at these bundles, first of all, y'all. I will put the link in the description down below on these bundles. Again, this is my Glamour Body Wave 16, 18, 20 inch from the Pretty Lounge. Okay, where you deserve your flowers. This is her inspo. So she likes that undertone brown with some very light highlights. And I'm just going to show you all how light this hair can get. I am using Matrix Ultra Lift color as my base. So I went in with that first. And then I let that dry, and then I went in and put the highlights in. So I kind of skipped through this really fast. I mean, excuse me, but as you can see, we literally got to exactly what she was saying, exactly what she was looking for. In the inspo. So again, I did a base, as you can see, which is that darker brown, and then I went back in and highlighted, and the highlights got really light. Love that. This is me at her house, and yeah, this is my client, Miss Casey. I love Miss Casey. She's so sweet, and we've been doing our thing. So her natural hair has grown so much, and as you can see, I went in the day before and did these highlights, baby. And well, let me tell you something. I am that girl, okay? So I did the same thing that I did on the bundles. I just did her highlights, a little bit more micro, so they're not so, strippy, which is kind of hard to do that on bundles. But on her hair, I was able to, blend that a little bit better. So her base got a little bit lighter than the bundles, but that's okay. It's going to blend very well. We really just wanted to make sure that her hair was the color that she likes it to be, so that when she does take the sew-in out and I'm nowhere to be found, that she at least has her hair colored. But as you can see here, this is the color that I did, and y'all, her hair was black. Okay, her hair was black, like the roots. It was black. And yeah, so we did a base, and then I went in and foiled with some highlights using, I believe I used Wella's Wella Professional Blondor 9 times Lift for her highlights. And yeah, so we're going to go in and leave the back of her hair out, all of her perimeter. We got that money piece looking real good in the front. We wanted that to go up against, the bundles, just to create, a little bit more dimension, so she does have that pop in the front. Everybody loves a pop in the front, and that's what I did. So just, if you're looking to color your bundles, the best thing you could do is to lay them out on a table. Do your base color first, let that dry, and then go back in and do the highlights. And I believe I have a curly closure sew-in video up here where I actually showed how I do the highlights, like if I just need to, quickly do some highlights on a bundle. But you literally just go through and pull pieces and then separate the other half of the bundle and just highlight the pieces that you pulled out. I know that sounds crazy. I'm a visual learner, and if you are a visual learner, just go check out my curly closure sew-in recent video, the most recent curly closure sew-in video, where my client does have highlights. I have parted off her leave out, so we're going to do all the way around so that she's able to put this style up into a ponytail. It is hot, okay? It's hot here. I don't know where y'all at, but it's hot. We touching 98, 99 degrees. It's hot. And I just want to take a moment to admire these highlights. Do y'all see that? Do you see the blends? I mean, baby, I did my thing, okay? I did my thing. Snaps for me. Snaps for Jasmine. Snap, 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 snap. Okay, so I'm going in. I'm about to start my braid down for a traditional install. I've literally showed y'all this 1,000 times on all other of my videos. I do the same thing on every person because it is what works for me. So I do 2 circles, 2 beehives, and I literally just split down the middle of the part, and then just, start creating that beehive on both sides. And then I always make sure to go in and grease before we start sewing in tracks, or before we put the mesh cap on. So I use Design Essentials Peppermint Aloe Hair Therapeutics grease with all of my braid downs. It gives my client a tingly feeling at the scalp. So, if they are experiencing some type of something, it literally will just take it away. Sew in it could get there. And I'm not saying tight, but if you haven't had a sew in a while, it could be a little, it could just feel a little different. And the grease definitely helps to soothe the scalp, and to make it, more bearable in those first few days of having a sew in, especially if you haven't had one in a while. I again am using 3 bundles of my Glamour Body Wave, which is our raw Vietnamese hair over here at the Pretty Lounge. She is using a 16, 18, 20 inch, and I did color these bundles for her. They colored very well. They styled very well, and I have, more in-depth video of me styling this hair at the end of this video. But I believe this project came out so well. When she asked for what she was looking for, I was like, girl, you want me to color your hair? You want me to color the bundles? You want me to sew the bundles in? And yeah, this was a very fun project to do, and it was very lucrative too. So if you're a hairstylist, try to bundle for your client so you can reap the benefit of all the work that you do. So I love when a client buys bundles from me, lets me color the bundles, let me color their hair, and then do all the final look all together. I love that because it's literally a project, a creative project. And to be honest with you, this gave me like a boost that I needed. I was in a little creative slump, and this project really upped it for me. It gave me like a little bit of like, okay, yeah, I'm that girl. And I know I'm that girl, but sometimes, it gets kind of redundant just doing, hair over and over again, and you lose sight of like why you be doing this anyway. And this project really helped me to get back into full swing. While in Virginia, I also did another closure sew-in, and I did another one of her friends, a traditional sew-in, using the Pretty Lounge Vietnamese hair. So I will post pictures of that on my Instagram. If you are not subscribed, if you're not following my Instagram page, it is at @the_pretty_lounge on Instagram. I didn't get to film that other traditional install using the bundles, but I did film the other closure sew-in, curly closure sew-in, and she got hair from Amazon. It was a 6x6 closure with multiple parting. You can find that video here, also in the extensions folder, extensions playlist on the Pretty Lounge channel. As usual, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see what's popping at the Pretty Lounge. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and get down in the comment box, and I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm really sorry, guys, that I did not film the entire of me coloring her hair. I wish I did. I honestly had the camera sitting right there, and I just didn't turn it on. But I made sure to film day 2 of me doing the sew-in. So just stay tuned to see how I finish this up. As always, I appreciate anyone watching this video. I hope that God blesses you on your path and on your journey. If you are getting into cosmetology, or you're just trying to sharpen your craft, it is always good to just, watch and learn. I mean, it's all kind of stuff here on YouTube. You don't always have to pay for a class. And I, Miss Jasmine, am not a gatekeeper. So you can find a lot of good gems in my videos. I think I have, I want to say at least 7 different playlists on here of really, really good stuff. So if you're looking to get, better in your craft, and I'm not saying I'm the best to be all, but maybe you'll learn some tips and tricks from me. Because I am the all-around stylist, I do pretty much everything except for shortcuts and locks. So you can find anything, literally ranging from color to protective styles to braids to silk press to all kind of stuff on here on my YouTube channel. But there I am putting in that grease, and we're about to put on this stretchy mesh net. I like the stretchy one because I don't know why we was using that hard one for so long. But I'm going to sew that down, and then we're going to get to sewing these bundles. And we're going to style it at the end. I am using my T3 curling iron. I just blow dry this hair, and we just curled it right up. I love the T3 curler because it literally smooths and curls at the same time. So if you don't have one of those, get one of those. So as usual, thank you all again so much for watching my video. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and get down in the comment box, and I'll be sure to get back with you. And make sure that you like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to this channel if you are not already subscribed, so you can see more great content about what's popping at the Pretty Lounge. All right, guys, I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all again next week. Peace.